Welcome. My name is Beth, and I share stories that will keep you up at night. Today, we're venturing into a story so strange, so spine-tingling, you'll want to double-check your attic. This isn't fiction, it's the chilling true story of the Silent Boarder. In 1941, Theodore Coney, known as Denver's Spider-Man, made headlines with a case so bizarre it still haunts true crime fans today. It started with a simple act of desperation and ended with a nightmare straight out of a horror movie. Theodore was down on his luck. He was homeless, jobless, and desperate. So when he found an unlocked door at the home of Philip Peters, a retired man living alone in Denver, he let himself in. Theodore wasn't there to steal. Well, not exactly. He was there to stay. Instead of breaking in and leaving like a typical burglar, Theodore discovered a small, hidden crawl space in the attic. He decided, hey, why not move in? No rent, no utilities, just the occasional midnight snack. Harmless, right? For weeks, Philip couldn't figure out what was going on. He'd hear creaks in the walls, find food missing, and swear things weren't where he'd left them. His neighbors thought he was losing it, but Philip wasn't crazy. He was being stalked by his uninvited roommate. Then came the night it all went wrong. Philip caught Theodore sneaking around his kitchen. What happened next was brutal. Theodore bludgeoned Philip to death with an iron stove shaker, and just like that, the house fell silent. Or so everyone thought. After Philip's death, the house sat empty, but neighbors still heard eerie sounds, footsteps, faint whispers, even the occasional thud. Police searched the house multiple times, but they never found anything. That is, until one detective decided to look up. When they opened that crawl space, there he was, Theodore Coney's alive and skeletal, having survived in that cramped attic for months. Can you imagine? He'd been living there, creeping around the house, even after the murder, while everyone thought it was empty. Chills, right? Theodore was arrested and dubbed the Spider-Man of Denver. He spent the rest of his life in prison, but his story remains one of the creepiest true crimes ever. Because here's the thing, how often do we think to check our attics or crawl spaces? Are you really living alone? That's the tale of the Silent Boarder. It's a reminder that the scariest monsters are often the ones hiding in plain sight. Sweet dreams, and don't forget to leave the light on. If you want more of this content, please leave me a like, follow, and comment. Until next time, sleep tight.